welcome to Psychic Medium Toni Green. Hoping that we can get more than 18 minutes worth of a show accomplished this evening. Let's see what happens. Let's just see. So I did Monday's show. I did the whole hour. Thank goodness for Podbean. Um, I answered a lot of questions, but I guess it cut off on YouTube at 18 minutes. Yeah. So anyway, we're going to get started with the show. First and foremost, please do not get scammed. I will never reach out to you. I will never, ever tell you that you need anything or anything like that. If you want a reading or a clearing or a healing, you come to me and I'm happy to do that for you. Hey, everybody, so happy to see people coming in. I'm so happy you can see me. If that stops, please let me know. I'm going to head over to Podbean now that I know I have a good connection and start the live on Podbean also. So we can, if you want to call in, you can go to Podbean and connect on Podbean. And then they have an option on there where you can call in and connect and we can have a conversation. I think tonight's going to be kind of a bit of a slow night. I don't think there are going to be a lot of people for some reason, but we'll see what happens. We will see what happens. Let me go live. We're going to hit this. Oopsie, wrong button. Still learning everything. Start now. Okay, there we go. Oh, now there we go. Maybe, yep, there it is. Okay, up live on Podbean, up live on YouTube. I try to go live every Monday at noon and Wednesday at 7 p.m. I am going to have to do another show this week because Monday was 18 minutes. So tomorrow I'm going to be in studio and Friday. So it'll probably be on the weekend. Hopefully it'll be on the weekend. Everything else is booked up. So just so you know, I'm going to get started now. I'm going to start with names because they're telling me to start with names. The name can be a person, place, or thing. It can be a confirmation to let you know that your loved one is with you, thinking of you, or when you hear or see this, that they are still with you. Hey, compassion and empathy. Sorry, compassion and empathy. Thank you for joining the room. Kate is in Podbean. Thank you guys so much. So the first song, we're doing names first. The first name is going to be Lola. That's exactly how I heard it. Lola. I wasn't even sure where they were going. That's the first song. The next song, oh, it's supposed to be names. I guess I'm doing songs first. How about that? How about it? Okay, it can be, the songs can be a song your loved one loved, listen to, reminds you of them, a song you listen to. It could answer a question that you have. Or the next time you hear the song, you know your loved ones with you. So here we go. Whether it's a name or a song, we understand what the meanings of them now. Sorry for the confusion there. The next song is And the Cat's in the Cradle and the Silver Spoon, Little Boy Blue and the Man on the Moon, When You Coming Home, Dad, I Don't Know When, but we'll get together then. That song. And then the next song is Sitting on the Dock of the Bay. Man, I love that song. I love that song, Sitting on the Dock of the Bay. The next song is, I don't know that we're going to have many more songs. That might be it. That might be it for songs. Now I'm going to go into names. The first name is Jeremiah. The next name is Alinka. No, Alanka. It's an A, A-L-A. Alanka. The next name is Missy, Misty or Missy, or both, or both. The next name confirmation is Tallulah, like the song. I don't know if that's a song, just Tallulah. We're just going to leave it at Tallulah. The next, the next thing is name. The next name is Linda. The next one is Joseph. The next one is Peter. The next one is Marie. The next one is Angela or Angie. The next one is Michael, Pat, Patricia, Ricky, and then I hear Ricky Lake. So whatever that is. And the next one is Ferguson. Ferguson. Those are the names. Those are the songs. I hope something made sense for you. I'm going to go straight into questions and answers. You guys, if for some reason you can't hear or see me on YouTube, please do let me know. But we're going to do the best we can with what we have. And again, you can join me on Podbean if something does go bad with YouTube. The weather's been pretty tricky, so we'll see what we can do this evening. 8271, I'm happy I'm back too. Thank you so much. And again, if I'm ever doing a show and it doesn't it's not showing up, chances are I'm also on Podbean, so you can check it out over there and come there. It's been quite a challenge to figure out what's going on with the recording because I thought I had it figured out, but I didn't, clearly. And somebody is playing in my hair right now. So we're going to go to the next. Hey, Rebecca. Hi, Nada. Kate wants to know, I had Phil Collins' song in my head for days. She seems to have the invisible touch. Oh my gosh. I haven't thought of that song in forever. Seriously, forever. Not in forever. That's a loved one that was hanging out with you. And if I'm being more exact, I feel like it was a grandmother. And I hear mom's side, but let me know if that's a possibility, Kate. But that's what I'm hearing or sensing from that, okay? Thank you, Rebecca. Thank you so much. Okay. A271 says, that's actually Julie. Thank you for putting your name in there, Julie. Just wanted to know if my daughter, Christine, if she will ever marry her boyfriend, Michael. Not sure the young couple thought. Thanks, Julie. Julie, I actually did answer this on Monday, but I think I answered it after the show was no longer on. So for those of you on Podbean, you're getting this twice. I feel like she will get married eventually. I do feel like they have something in their relationship that they are kind of, I don't want to say working through, because when we say that, we think that there's like a problem, and there may not be a problem. It may just be something that they're getting to the next level. They might be trying to save enough money that maybe neither one of them or one of them doesn't really want marriage in the traditional sense. I feel like they have more important goals right now. Hey, Julie, can you tell me how old are they right now? That would be really helpful. I would love to know how old they are right now. Hey, Patricia, 29. I'm going to be honest, Julie, marriage, a piece of the actual marriage doesn't seem urgent to them at this point in time. It really doesn't seem urgent to them at this point in time. I feel like if they do get married, it won't be like neither one of them look at it and go, "Oh my gosh, we need to get married." I think they're both biding their time and making sure, which is really smart for them. That's what I would say, love. Please know that. Um, and for I will tell you this. Even when I was a child, I never wanted to get married or have children. Never, ever. I never envisioned like a big wedding with a wedding dress and walking down an aisle. It actually would make me cry if well, I literally had to do a school project once of and we had to do our wedding and it was torture. And then we had to it was a speech class and then we had to present it to everybody and I literally I cried during the presentation. This is so uneven and I can't figure it out. I that made it worse. Let's just do that. I let's just do that. I cried during the whole presentation because it was so torturous to me to have to plan out a wedding for myself and like we had to present dresses and how many people and it was just really bad and I actually there's only one time I ever seriously wanted to be married even though I'd been proposed to 3 times. There's only one time I seriously thought about it and it's probably for the best that that didn't work out. It's probably really for the best that that didn't work out. So I think not everybody is I believe in monogamy and I believe in long-term relationships and I believe in being, even living in the same place. I don't know that maybe not everybody believes in that part of it, Julie, so don't worry about it. It'll come. It'll come eventually. Um, yeah, that's a really long answer. Could the answer get longer? It could. I could tell you more stories. Okay. Um, hey, Karen. The next one is hi, Tony. Can I have a career reading? Been sitting in the void for a bit, unmotivated. Everybody's so, especially this past weekend, everybody is so unmotivated. It's like a funk came over us and it's refusing to go. So here's what I'm going to say. I'm going to say if you want something new, it has the potential to come in this month. Yeah, and they even I paused on this month and then they said this March. So it has the potential to come in this month. You could have something new come in that would be really good for you. I feel like it's more a part-time thing that could come in this month over a full-time thing. But again, it's if you really want it, if you're ready to get out and to get going with it, then it will present itself. You'll find it. So that's what I'm getting for you, love. I hope that's helpful. I hope that that makes sense to you. The next one is Kate says, Kate was the one with the song in the beginning by Phil Collins, and she says, Thank you. It made me feel good. They were singing it with me. Yeah, absolutely, 100%. You guys, for some reason tonight, this light is super bright, and I'm having like a lot of uh, like straining to read. Patricia, hi Tony. Does my ancestor, I think it's supposed to be Natalie, but I'm not sure. Natalie, have any message for me? But it could be Nathalie, but I'm just going to call her N. Thank you, Patricia. Yes. Who is Natalie to you, Patricia? Who is she? What does she, who is she, and what is she like what relationship wise? Who is she in your life? And I will tell you in a second. Um, because the feeling I get is I get maybe I see her younger. So I don't know if she passed when she was younger or older, but a lot of times relatives present younger when they did pass while they were more mature. And I do see another person here, Patricia, that is a little bit more mature. She's presenting older, and she's very thin. Her cheeks are a little sunken in, but very defined, and dark hair. Um, but the younger one also has dark hair. So I just want to make sure I'm on the right track with you, Patricia. If you could tell me, that would be great. Um, but the message would basically be that you are having, okay, she was your mother. It's Nathalie. Thank you. And I'm sorry if I'm mispronouncing that. Passed at age 60. And I'm going to assume this is her, and that she's here for you. She has been really trying to get your attention for about a month, Patricia. She is saying there's something that you need to take care of that you haven't been taking care of. Now, let me tell you, whatever it is, it's not urgent. Okay. It's like, I don't know what it is, but a decision. It's a decision that you need to make that maybe you've been putting off, or it's something that you have. It's either a choice, a decision. You've been thinking about it perhaps for approximately a month or so, and you are maybe, the way I'm hearing it, not sure what way to go, or like what to do, if you should continue this or not continue it. And here's what I'm going to say. Sometimes when we put that much thought into it, we know maybe it's time to make a change or have something different. But I don't know the details of this, so only you do, and you can make that decision. She's saying you can't make a wrong choice if you choose what's best for you. You can't make a wrong choice if you choose what's best for you. Okay. And she also wants to say, she's showing me, it's really weird because I'm hearing spinach, but I'm seeing sauerkraut. I'm hearing spinach, and now she's showing me spinach, but she's also was showing me sauerkraut in the jar. Oh. I'm not the biggest fan of sauerkraut. I don't know if are you guys the biggest fan of sauerkraut? I don't know. It just like, even thinking about it just makes me pucker. It makes these glands hurt, even though I didn't even taste it. It starts having that reaction. Okay, Patricia, that's what I have for you. I really hope that helps. She also wants you to know that, like, you're gonna. I know that I was coming to the. I was going to close that out, but she also wants you to know that you're going to be coming into some money, and I feel like this money might be coming in around June, but she's saying make a smart choice with it. You always do, but make a smart choice with it. Um, so whatever that is for you, I don't know how much it is. It could be, you know, $100. It could be 20. It could be more. All I know is she's saying make a smart choice with it, whatever it is and whatever it's coming from. Okay, love? I hope that's helpful. She's also going to be, boy, she, tell me, Patricia, when I think we're done, she just starts talking again. Um, she also wants you to know she's going to be staying very close to you because there's something coming in. There's something coming in that's going to, I don't predict these things. I don't like to predict these things, but Patricia, I'm getting that there might be someone, and you may already know who this person is, which would make sense kind of maybe for the money. Either somebody recently left or somebody might be leaving soon. I'm not saying it for a fact because we have the right to, we can be in a coma and decide to come back. We don't, we choose when to go until our final exit point. Um, but she is saying that there's the potential for someone to kind of transition, and it might be very upsetting for you. You may already know, you may be aware of who this person is that may be getting ready. If you do, tell me so I know like how much. I don't want to say how much to say, but how comfortable you are with this subject. Because it can be difficult. Sometimes people go into pure panic. Oh my God, who is it? When are they going to go? Give me the time. Exactly, they're going to leave. And when people say that to me, I jokingly want to say, is there a bet? Or do you guys have a bet going on about that? But nobody wants to hear that joke. But sometimes I think they do, honestly. I'm joking. Like, you know how people bet when babies are going to be born? Never mind. Okay, never mind. Let's keep going here. All my Geminis are cracking up right now. All of my Geminis are cracking up right now. Um anyway, so here's the thing. Whether you know this or not, it could be coming in uh sooner than later, and I hope that that is not too upsetting for you. Okay, so mama, we're going to let you go now, and we're going to go to the next person. You guys, if you have questions, please put them in, because for some reason I think notifications did not go out again today. They didn't go out on Monday either. So please, let's get the conversation going. Let's keep it going. um when there's open air, or no questions for me to answer, I tend to get in trouble. So let's not get me in trouble tonight. Let's keep me out of trouble. um let's see. Nancy is saying, hi Toni, will my daughter Heidi and her partner Chad move out of state in the future? Are Chad and Heidi going to move out of state? Yes, unexpectedly. Like here's a couple scenarios, because they're saying unexpectedly. They may they may have decided they're going to stay, but then all of a sudden something comes up like a job or something and they go. And it's very kind of unexpected. This was such a bad choice for a top tonight. I know what I can do. It's very, very unexpected. We'll just scrunch it all together so it doesn't look crooked. There we go. Fixed. It's very, very unexpected. You're going to, it's going to be very out of the blue. So if they've been talking about going, they might change their mind or they might go sooner or at an unexpected time. But there's going to be something very unexpected about this relocation. Maybe the unexpected part could also be where they're going, when they're going, how they're going, or why they're going. But I feel like it's going to be something about this is going to be very unexpected. Just so you know, even if they decide, no, we decided, for example, we're going to take the job here, we're not going to move, we're going to stay within this system. All of a sudden, it gets flipped around and they're taking it or something else comes up or whatever. I do feel like they are going to. Do you know where they want to go, Nancy? Do you know, are they talking about it? Do you know where they're potentially thinking of going? Let me know in the chat. Okay. First name, last name. I think that's Heather. I can't remember if that's Heather or not, but she says, I'm in a place of total surrender. That is one of the most amazing places to be, but it's really difficult to be there also. But congratulations on that. Love that for you. Letting spirit lead. Thanks. You are so, so welcome. So welcome. Nancy says she wants to go to Arizona. It might end up being, if it's, it might end up being someplace else, maybe near there, but not exactly there. Or something about it is going to be very unexpected. The timeline, the location, and it may even, I'm going to tell you this, it may even be unexpected for them. They may think it's going to be this, but it ends up being like, let's say they're like, okay, we're all on board for Arizona. And then all of a sudden it ends up being Texas, or all of a sudden it ends up being like New Mexico for whatever reason. So yeah, that's what I'm getting for that, love. Thank you for sharing and thank you for asking. You guys keep the questions coming, because that's why I'm here. Kate says, since it's quiet tonight, and it is, it's raining outside, it's cold outside where I am. How's the weather where everybody else is? Can we have a channeled message or healing about being open and ready for the new and letting go of the past? Thank you. Yeah, let's do it, you guys. This is going to be good. I'm going to start with a clearing and then we'll go into a channeled message about it. I don't channel a lot on the air. I'm going to do it today. Hopefully I won't lose Podbean because I have to keep touching the screen to make sure I don't lose them. So I'll try to channel with my eyes open today. I'm going to warn you, when I channel, my eyes change a little bit. So let's do a clearing to let go of. We have let go of the past. No, we're going to heal, clear, release that. We have healed all we need to heal. Oh, to let go of the past. If anybody feels this, let me know, because I feel so much pressure in my chest right now. And then you can hear my voice right now is so strained. Oh my gosh. Okay. All programs, patterns, cycles that this has caused and kept, let's heal, clear, release those. And then let's go to the very source and pull it from the source and everything that came after it. I want to make sure we're really healing everything, because if we let go of something, we don't heal it, we're still going to be triggered by it and then it will start again. So all that is from the past has healed. I get a no. Let's heal, clear, release that. Gosh. Oh, hey, Maris. Oh my gosh. Oh, you guys, please let me know if you're also feeling this. Oh my goodness. Okay. Okay, okay, okay. And now I'm going to channel. I don't know if they're going to talk about letting go of the past. Whatever they want to talk about, I'm going to let them talk about it. I feel them coming. They're almost here. I love them so much. Okay, I'm ready. You are at a critical point in your juncture. There are many things that are going to be coming in over the next couple of months and couple of years. You will notice as you move forward with what is going on around you, it is up to you to let it go, to decide that that does not affect you, and to decide that you do not have to partake in the things that you do not want to be a part of your life. You do not have to talk about, look at, be a part of the things that you do not want for your future or even for your present. We are asking you now to make quick, decisive decisions about what you do want, what you don't want, what you do want, what you don't want, what you do want, what you don't want, and moving forward with only that you do want. If there are people in your life that are bringing what you don't want, it is okay for them. Don't bring it into your reality. Don't bring it into your stronghold. Part of letting go of the past, and it's so difficult for so many to understand that part of letting go of the past is focusing on what you want in your future. When you're focused on what did not go well in the past, you cannot project yourself future forward. We are telling you now, and we want you to know and to understand that in order to get the future you want, you are the projection. Your mind creates it. You have the thought. Your heart feels it. And then you see it. With your mind and your heart, you project it and it brings it back to you. If somebody is using their projector to show you something you do not want, let it go. Move on from it. Move away from it. Don't stay within those parameters. You don't have to cut people off, but you don't have to bring in the things you don't want. Moving forward and letting go of what was, it is okay to do that. You don't have to worry that the past will repeat itself. The only time the past repeats itself is when you are stuck on something from the past. If you can see it differently for yourself and for others and see a different outcome. For example, if you've been cheated on, for example, if you have been lied to, for example, if you have had toxic partners, now only see and know healthy ones. And with that, that will be your experience. And once you have a partner, don't start thinking about those things. Only think of positive outcomes, only think of positive scenarios. That does not mean ignore red flags. You see a red flag, again, we don't want that. We walk away to next, next. There's so many people, so many things in this world. If somebody is doing something that is not for you, they are not for you. And that's okay. They are for somebody else. They just are not for you. And it's okay to let go of somebody who is not for you so you can move in and be with somebody that is for you. Oh, thank you, Kate. Thank you for that. So, Kate, thank you for asking me to channel and do the healing. Hey, Robbie, welcome to the room. Robbie from Brooklyn. If you have a question, go ahead and put it in the chat. I will be happy to answer it for you. And if you are on Podbean and you want to call in, go ahead and do that. Happy to answer that for you. Okay, going to the next question. I'll have to, Patricia says, I'll have to figure out all of the message meanings. Thank you. You're welcome. Nancy, she wants to get to Arizona right now. She wants to get to Arizona right now. And hopefully that will work for her. Maybe it's the area of Arizona that will be unexpected, or when or how she gets there, but there's something about her relocation that's going to be very unexpected. T. Lynn wants to know validation, Toni, regarding uh, validation regarding music box. I heard you saw grandfather figure and 2 years old. Believe is maternal grandfather. Didn't know him. We moved to another state when I was 2 years old. Message from grandfather. Oh, I'm happy you have validation on that. Thank you so much for letting me know. That's awesome. Okay, we're going to take a question from Compassion and Empathy called in. So if you want to unmute yourself, hi, welcome to the show.
Hi, Toni. It's Michelle from Ohio.
Hey, Michelle, how are you today?
Good. How are you?
Good. How can I help you, love?
So at the beginning of the show, you mentioned Joseph, who is my grandfather that is crossed over, and then Linda, who's my mom, who is still here. So I was wondering if you had any sort of message from my grandfather, Joseph, that would be related to career or health.
Okay, so is the message for you, for your mom? Do you want something
For
for
me.
you? For you. Okay, Grandpa Joseph, come on down. You're the next spirit? Does that sound, I was going to say ghost, but spirit sounds better. You're the next, you're the next, never mind. I lost it when I started analyzing it. Okay, first, the first thing, and you wanted on career or health?
Yes.
Okay, what are you doing right now, love, work-wise?
I'm a nurse.
Okay, thank you. The message that he would want to give to you is to stay. I don't know if this is going to make sense for you. I don't even know at this point if it's health or if it's career, but stay local. So if you're going to have a procedure done, maybe it means have a local anesthetic, or stay local to where you are. I don't know how he means that right now, but the next thing I'm going to say is that he is asking you to spend more time with those that you really care about. I know that life is really busy and sometimes it feels like you don't have enough time even for yourself, but right now it's a little bit important to spend time with some people that are important to you.
Okay.
Take some time, and it doesn't matter if it's a group, like getting a group together for like a Sunday dinner, or if it's like a one-on-one. Just spend some time, make a game night, do something, bring the rally. He's saying rally the troops and have like a little for no reason event, just a little get together. It doesn't have to be big, it doesn't have to be expensive, it doesn't even have to be for a long period of time. Just get the troops together. It will be good for you, but it will also be good for a couple of the people that would be involved. People need contact right now. Your people need contact right now. The other thing is you might be a little bit frustrated with what's going on as far as career goes, but just hold on. Everything's going to loosen up a little bit. Excuse me.
I hope so.
It's going to loosen up a little. I'm sorry, I didn't finish that sentence. It's going to loosen up a little bit at a time. So it'll loosen up a little, and then a little more, and then a little more. Right now, everybody's it's like a cluster fudge, and it's very tight right now, tightly wound, or somebody's.
You're not kidding.
Yeah. So just like hold on. And actually the song like hold on, help is on the way is coming through, and it is going to relax a little bit, but only a little at a time. So if you just if you just breathe through it, you're going to make it through and it's going to be okay. In about I know this when things are so 6 months seems like a long time, but within a 6 month period, things should relax down. Now, I do know. Can you tell me where do you live, Oh, you told me where you live. Where do you live again?
Ohio.
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 Okay. I don't
Kind of
think.
what you were saying about local, it could be for a procedure because I'm not sure if I'm going to need to have surgery or not. So that makes sense.
Okay. If you do keep it, I don't know if I think keep it local. And I thought, before I said that, I'm going to be honest. When I heard keep it local in my head, I thought, oh, well, maybe she's going to change positions. And they're like, no, even if she wants to change position, she's not going to right now. So then
Oh my gosh, yeah.
it popped in my head a local anesthetic. So whatever you do, it must be that because that this is what's coming out of my mouth. This isn't me.
It is because I have said multiple times, as much as I would love to change jobs, if I'm going to need surgery, I can't.
Right. Yeah. You're not going to go any place for a minimum of between 6 months and a year. And when you do change positions, if you change positions, it will be after three things happen. I can't tell you what all three things are right now, but I think you know what these three things are already. And one of them is the procedure. Now, when you I think the keep it local is the anesthesia because it's not me telling you keep it local, it's them. And as I went to explain it, they said again, no matter what you do, keep it local.
Okay.
Okay, love?
I got it.
Oh, thank you so much for calling in. I really, really, really appreciate that. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
You're welcome. Have a good night.
You too, love. Thank you. You can stay on the line. Please mute if you want to listen while you're still on the line. Okay, love? Oh, she already did. I love you guys. You know what, you guys? I just need to tell you something. I love you guys so much. You guys are so amazing. And I love being here and doing this for you. And especially on a laid back night like tonight. Normally there's so much coming through that I'm like, oh, so I'm just so grateful. Everything is like so laid back and so comfortable tonight. I hope you guys feel the same way. Okay, I think I did T Lynn's. I did. The Beluga Productions. Hey, the Beluga Productions. Love that name. The question is, my name is Raphael. From a perspective of spiritual clarity, what's an important thing for me to focus on right now? Raphael, I'm gonna tell you exactly what I'm seeing. I'm gonna say your spirit, and then I'm going to explain why. What I saw is this white. It's not. It's like it started like a white light in the stomach area, and then it kind of grew to a tall, like spiritual size, person size. Thank you. And it's your spirit. Even though I saw it like kind of step in front of you, it's not in front of you, it's still with you, obviously, but they just did that to show me so I wouldn't make a mistake. Your spiritual growth, your spiritual journey, your own personal meditation, or however or whatever you want to call it, Raphael. The way that and I say this to a lot of people, so I'm really happy I get to say this on the air. It's really nice to listen to other people and their stories and how they got there, and listening to other people say this is this and this is that, and when you're reading books and they're telling you this is how you have to do it. But it's more important that you do it your way. It's very much more important that you go and you get the information yourself. It's more important. That's all nice. And I'm not saying that's wrong. But what I am going to say is it's much more important for people to sit in silence with their spirit and connect to whatever you call it, God, source, Yahuwah, whatever you call it, and get the downloads for yourself. And I think if they could give you one message, that would be your message, to be in spirit with spirit is exactly how they're telling you, and to connect in that way for you. And it's okay to, again, um, listen to other people or read how they do it, or um, I'm going to get so much heat for this. I don't even know if I should say it, but one of the things that the person we call Jesus said is go directly above. And now most religions say go through him. I'm not saying it's right or wrong. What people believe and how they do things is beautiful for them. I believe we are all so divinely connected to source, to God, to heaven. We can get any information and all information that we need and want, and we can get the truth. Unfiltered, unfearful truth. We're never supposed to be afraid of anything on this plane, especially not like where we end up after we leave our physical body. There should be no fear about anything, nothing. So when we go and reconnect, or we're always connected, but we pay attention to that connection, we get such intense, first of all, intense energy. It's like recharging our whole body battery. And then we get downloads. Some of them we hear, some of them we realize later as epiphanies, and it's amazing. So I think, Raphael, if I were giving you a message, I think that's what they would tell you right now, not me, but them. Okay, thank you so much for that question. I really appreciate it. Hey, Rebecca, thanks for being on Podbean. Taylor wants to know, should I express my feelings to Amir, or should I wait for him to come? Wait. I have me and every man and every wait. Let him take the lead. And believe me, through your words and actions and behavior, he knows how you feel. You don't have to express it. And especially don't express it if that has not happened from him. Men are not afraid to tell us how they feel. Men are not afraid to express what they want. So if they are not, don't be the first one to do it. It's oftentimes it leaves us as women, if we express first, and they don't respond in a way we think that would be whatever, we can get a little deflated. I just personally believe a man who is very, very interested will take that lead. And it doesn't even matter sometimes how you feel about, if a man is really interested in you, If a man really wants you, he's going to say, that's the person I want. I'm going for it. Boom. He won't even ask you how you feel. He'll just assume you want him because that's how men are. It really is. That's how men are. They are really like that. And if one of the things I love to tell women is watch men if you have male friends, ask them. They'll be honest with you if they're their friends, right? If you don't have male friends you can trust and ask, go to some of these podcasters, not the red or blue pill ones, just normal podcasters who say things like, if they do this, if they do that, they're just out there putting the truth out there. And maybe that's for their group of friends or whatever, but there's so much truth in what they say. We don't want to believe that men might or could or would behave in certain way. They do. And that's not bashing men at all, because women can be even worse than men sometimes. We all have our good and bad, but if somebody truly wants you, Taylor, they are going to let you know. You will not be left guessing, and you will not be the first one to say the things. They will say it. Okay. Next. And Taylor wants to know, should I go to Aruba in April? Yeah. Make sure it's a financially sound decision, and that the person you're going, or the people if you're going with people, make sure it's good. Choose the person or people you go with wisely, is what I'm hearing, and that it's a financially good decision. Okay. Kate says, wow, you are the projector. I love that. All very direct messages. Yeah, we are the projector. We are, and I could do like 50 hours on how, if you really focus in on what you think and what you feel and project it appropriately. And the feeling part is important, but you have to believe. Like, we can say all day, I want to win the lottery. But if we don't believe we can, or if that amount of money makes us fearful, we won't win. Now, we can say all day, I want a Bugatti. Now, if we say, I want a Bugatti, and then we follow it with, I don't know how I'm going to get it. I'll never get it. It's so expensive. We don't have to know that. If we have that in our head, the universe will start moving everything to bring it to fruition in whatever way it gets brought to fruition. We just have to allow it. We have to hold on to, this is what I want, whether it's a Bugatti or a whatever it is. It's easier with tangible items than it is money. And here's why. Money has good and bad feelings. We get stressed about money. We get worried about money. We get fearful about money, but we love money. And some of us can't even say that they love money, because they've been taught it's evil to love or covet money. But when we think about items like, oh my gosh, this is my dream home. We've all been taught to have like the idea of a dream home, or we've all had that idea of a dream home and what it looks like and what it is, that we feel that and we can see that, right? We can project it and feel it. So it's easier to create and bring to us the things. So in order to get the things, we'll have the money. So if we don't focus on the money itself, and we bring in the vision of the things, it will be so much easier to bring it, to have it, because we can feel that. We can really feel it. And we can believe it's possible. Maybe not today, maybe not tomorrow, but someday it's going to come to us. Okay. So work with the projection in that way. Okay. Teelan, may I have a message from, I'm going to try Teelan. from maternal grandfather Fred. And did he intentionally leave, unalive himself? He worked the railroad all his life and was hit by a train. I instantly heard stuck, stuck, stuck. And what I want to say, T-Lynn, when I hear that, maybe his pant got stuck, but it could be that he got stuck in life. No, I think he got stuck, like stuck on the track. I believe he got stuck. I don't think he, no, I don't think he intentionally did that. I think it was, he was stuck. And that's just what I'm getting, stuck. That's just what he keeps repeating to me, is stuck, stuck, stuck. He was just stuck. So I want to believe it was on the track and could not get out of it. That's the way I'm understanding the feeling in my heart racing than anything else. Okay, love? Please know that. Please know that that's the case for him. His message to you would be, well, be careful. He's funny. He has a sense of humor, at least. And T-Lynn, the other thing that he would want to say to you, things don't have to be as hard as we think they are. So to end the show, I'm going to do a clearing on struggle. So sometimes we feel we're going to struggle. It's going to be a struggle. It's always been a struggle. We're going to heal, clear, release, pull any and all struggle. All that caused it, all that's kept it, all the reasons why we believe this, all the reasons why we think this. We're going to pull all of it, heal it, clear it, release it. And then the other thing, any cycles or patterns or thoughts, like any beliefs about struggle, any beliefs that we have about struggle, we're going to heal, clear, release that, pulling it all. And that is a belief system, to struggle. So we're going to heal, clear, release that, along with all that caused and all that kept it. You guys, I'm going to try to get back on this weekend to do a show to make up for Monday's show. If I don't get back this weekend, I definitely will be back Monday at noon on Podbean, on YouTube, going live, answering your questions, helping you connect with loved ones on the other side. Remember, you can come back to the show and listen to the clearings during the show, and over and over again. And it will keep working for you and take more with each and every time if it doesn't take it all the very first time. Thank you guys so much for being here. I love you so much. Have an amazing rest of the week.